Hello world, hello Knicks YouTube, welcome to Knicks Numbers. This is the Game 5 player preview. The Knicks have been phenomenal against the Pistons under Coach Tibbs, going 13-0. Regardless of the breakdown, overall last season, on the road at the Pistons or on Fridays, the Knicks have dominated them in most statistical categories. For the current season, the Knicks are averaging about 7 points more than the Pistons. But looking deeper, we find that on the road, the Knicks are scoring 1 point less than the Pistons at home, 112.5 versus 113.5. The Knicks are shooting better from the field and from three than the Pistons, but the Pistons are shooting at a slightly higher volume. They are similar when it comes to free throws, but getting out-rebounded by the Pistons on average. Assists are similar between them, but the Pistons turn the ball over slightly more. Knicks have a slight edge in steals, while the Pistons have a slight edge in blocks. Let's look at Jalen's stats against the Pistons. JB is 12-1 against the Pistons, with a winning record last year, on the road, and Friday night. When it comes to scoring, JB has exceeded his career scoring average against them, playing well on Friday nights, but scoring 1 point less on the road. His three-point attempts and assists versus the Pistons are also above his career averages, but he is down slightly on the road against them. Looking at his shooting, he surpasses his career averages across these groups of games. Next up is Karl-Anthony Towns. He is 6-8 all-time versus the Pistons. He did win the one game he played against them last year, but is 4-4 when visiting them and 0-3 on Friday nights. His scoring and rebounding against the Pistons are below his career averages, and he has averaged the lowest points scored on Friday nights. In fact, in 3 Friday losses, he's only taken 4 3-point attempts and missed them all. Let's hope Cat rides the momentum from beating the Heat in the previous game and shows out like he did in his one game against the Pistons last season, where he took 5 3-point attempts and hit them all. Now looking at Josh Hart. He is 9-0 across the 4 teams he's played for against the Pistons, matching his career scoring average and slightly surpassing his career rebounding average. The one Friday night game he's played against the Pistons was fantastic. He hit all of his shots, scoring 14 points, grabbing 13 rebounds, and dishing 5 assists. On to Mikal Bridges, who has an overall record of 9-6 against the Pistons and is 2-2 on Friday nights. His scoring and shooting is slightly down on Friday nights, but he did do well against them last year on both aspects, earning a 3-1 record. Rounding out the starters is OG. He has a 10-6 record against the Pistons and is 2-1 on Fridays. OG usually scores around his career average versus the Pistons, but has shot well against them on Friday nights. Deuce is 7-0 against the Pistons, but he has only played less than 120 minutes against them in total. As our spark off the bench, we're looking for him to provide scoring and defense. Cameron Payne is 6-8 against the Pistons, but was 3-0 last season. Cam generally scores more and shoots better than his career average against the Pistons. Sims is 6-0 versus the Pistons, but he's played just over 60 minutes total against them. If Cat can't go tonight, Jericho will log a lot of minutes in which the Knicks need him to guard the basket, defend, and make solid picks. Keys to the victory versus the Pistons? Well, the Knicks have dominated the Pistons under Coach Tibbs, but can't get caught in the trap. This is an improved team that has players together for a couple of seasons now. The Knicks are averaging 112.5 points on the road, and Pistons are averaging 113.5 points at home, so this could be tightly contested. The Knicks can't come out flat. They have to start the game playing a tight defense, which always leads to easy buckets so they can build a lead. They must continue to shoot threes and trust themselves to take those shots. Finally, the Knicks must fight on the boards. The Pistons are currently averaging more rebounds than the Knicks. And there you have it. That was the Game 5 preview against the Pistons. Thanks for watching. Please leave your comments below, and I'll speak to you in the next video.